Hello everyone and welcome to the results of the Leadership Election 2025. This year we introduced all new officer roles to lead ARU Students' Union. These roles are President, Activities and Opportunities Officer, Welfare and Liberation Officer, International and PGR Officer, Education Officer, London Officer, Writtle Officer and Peterborough Officer. In this election, 26,089 votes were cast by 4,800 voters. This equals 16.3% of the ARU student population.
We'll be going through the results round by round. ARU Students' Union uses an alternative vote system. This means that voters can rank candidates in order of preference rather than just voting for one individual. Each round, the candidate with the lowest amount of votes will be eliminated and their votes redistributed until either one candidate reaches the quota for the post or only one candidate remains. We will begin with the votes for Writtle Officer. The candidates for this role are Evie Berg, Amelia Brewer, and Rhiannon Jones. In round one, 171 votes were cast for. 71 votes were cast for reopening nominations. 370 votes were cast for Rhiannon, 683 votes were cast for Evie, and 1,488 voters were cast for Amelia. This amount of votes was enough to reach the quota. Therefore, Amelia Brewer has been elected and will be the new Writtle Officer.
Next up is the Welfare and Liberation Officer. The candidates for this role are Holly Amber Fragile, Roshan Lau, Vijay Kiran Cooley, Nikita, Dinesh, and Abhinav Kaushik. In round one, 25 votes were cast for reopened nominations, 116 were cast for Abhinav, 303 were cast for Nikita, 393 for Holly, 454 for Vijay, 668 for Dinesh, and 1,446 for Roshan. No one candidate has met the quota, so reopened nominations is eliminated and the votes redistributed. In round two, 116 votes were cast for Abhinav, 303 for Nikita, 393 for Holly, 454 for Vijay, 670 for Dinesh, and 1,447 for Roshan. No one candidate has met the quota in this round, so Abhinav is eliminated and the votes redistributed. In round three, 304 votes were cast for Nikita, 394 for Holly, 454 for Vijay, 670 for Dinesh, and 1,447 for Roshan. Still, no one candidate has met the quota, so Nikita is eliminated and the votes redistributed. In round four, 400 votes were cast for Holly, 458 for Vijay, 680 for Dinesh, and 1,455 for Roshan. Still, no one candidate has met the quota, so Holly is eliminated and the votes redistributed. In round five, 462 votes were cast for Vijay, 680 votes were cast for Dinesh, and 1,472 votes were cast for Roshan. This amount of votes was enough to reach the quota, and therefore Roshan Lau has been elected and will become the new Welfare and Liberation Officer.
We will now move on to the votes for Peterborough Officer. The candidates for this role are Edouard Andre Obocha, Heaven Adajub, Zainab Diop, Cheyenne Butt, Kelly DeJesus, and Ashmin Kovafru Parambil Shaju. In round one, reopened nominations received 47 votes. Zainab received 86 votes, Edouard received 150, Kelly received 280, Heaven received 307, Cheyenne received 374, and Ashmin received 1,475. This amount of votes was enough to reach a quota, and therefore Ashmin Shaju has been elected and will be the new Peterborough Officer.
We'll now move on to Education Officer. The candidates for this role are Shreya Chabra, Ram Lakan Singh, Mukulam Bhavananthi, and Gina Thomas. In round one, reopened nominations received 53 votes. Mukulam received 151, Shri received 319, Ram received 796, and Gina received 1,836 votes. This amount of votes was enough to reach the quota, and therefore Gina Thomas has been elected and will become the new Education Officer.
We will now read the votes for International PGR Officer. The candidates for this role are Shafali Juneja, Devanshi, Gautam Malath, Jason McFessel, and Shizan Esuidas Anthony. In round 1, reopened nominations received 29 votes. Shefali received 101 votes. Shizan received 117 votes. Jason received 278 votes. Devanshi received 948 votes. And Gautam received 1,591 votes. This amount of votes was enough to reach the quota, therefore Gautam Malath has been elected and will be the new International PGR officer.
The next role is Activities and Opportunities Officer. The candidates for this role are Asha Caltrin, Chimaobi Akumba, Rocio Perez Lopez, Maciel Silva de Jesus, Anya Dyson, Ramis Nazar, and Kanchana Johnson. In round 1, reopened nominations received 27 votes, Maciel received 71 votes, Ashik received 184 votes, Chimaobi received 184 votes, Rocio received 189 votes, Anya received 337 votes, Kanchana received 557 votes, and Ramis received 1,722 votes. This amount of votes was enough to reach the quota, and therefore Ramis Nazar has been elected and will be the new Activities and Opportunities Officer. Moving on, our penultimate role is London Officer. The candidates for this role are Naeem Hassan, Patricia Daniels, Anna Golban, Habib Sheikh, Sabia Nazli, and Raminta. In round 1, Sabia received 64 votes. Reopened nominations received 74 votes. Raminta received 92 votes. Patricia received 280. Habib received 412. Anna received 415. And Naeem received 1,627. This amount of votes was enough to reach the quota, therefore Naeem Hassan has been elected and will be the new London officer.
Our final role to be counted is that of the President. The candidates for this role are Neba Al-Abudi, Prathamesh Sanil Bapal, Abdullah Izar, Uzma Makbul, Amul, Oscar Keating, Rohan Rajesh, Vedant Prasad Sagankar, and Ankur Sharma. In round 1, Neba received 25 votes. Reopened nominations received 28 votes. Abdullah received 89 votes. Vedant received 104 votes. Amul received 124 votes. Oscar received 137 votes. Ankur received 460 votes. Prathamash received 538 votes. Uzma received 552 votes. Rohan received 1,588 votes. No one candidate has yet reached a quota, so Neba is eliminated and the votes distributed. In round 2, reopened nominations received 28 votes. Abdullah received 89 votes. Vedant received 105 votes. Amul received 126 votes, with Oscar receiving 138 votes. Ankur received 460 votes. Prathamesh received 538. Uzma received 552 votes, and Rohan received 1,588 votes. Again, no one candidate has yet reached a quota, so reopening nominations is eliminated, and the votes again redistributed. In round 3, Abdullah received 89 votes. Vedant received 105 votes. Amul received 126 votes, with Oscar receiving 139 votes. Ankur received 460 votes. Prathamash received 538 votes. Uzma received 552 votes, and Rohan received 1,588 votes. Still, no one candidate has yet reached a quota, so Abdullah is eliminated and votes distributed. In round 4, Vedant received 105 votes. Amul received 126 votes. Oscar received 141 votes, with Ankur receiving 460 votes. Prathamash received 540 votes, and Uzma received 555 votes, with Rohan receiving 1,588 votes. No one candidate has still reached a quota, so Vedant is eliminated and the votes distributed. In round 5, Amul received 127 votes, with Oscar receiving 142 votes. Ankur received 463 votes, with Prathamash receiving 544 votes. Uzma received 555 votes, and Rohan received 1,591 votes. No one candidate has yet reached a quota, so Mull is eliminated and the votes distributed. In round 6, Oscar received 144 votes, Anchor 464, Prathamash received 546, Uzma received 564, and then Rohan receiving 1,597 votes. No one candidate has reached a quota, so Oscar is eliminated and the votes distributed. In round 7, Anchor received 466 votes, Prathamash with 546, Uzma received 567 votes, with Rohan receiving 1,597 votes. This amount of votes was now enough to reach the quota, therefore Rohan Rajesh has been elected and will be the new president.
Thank you to all the candidates that took part in this election and to everyone that voted in this election. We hope you'll join us in congratulating all the winners, and if you're still looking to get involved with the Students' Union, there are more opportunities just around the corner. The Society elections for 2025 have their nominations open on Monday the 12th of May. To register your interest and receive an email when nominations open, head to anglia-student.com/society elections. Thank you everyone for watching.
Bye.